What up, gamers? Fence here, and welcome back to Chaos Zero Nightmare. So let's go and potentially finish up Tiphera's story here. So, Human Dignity, episode 7. Let's go, man. Are we gonna meet Fang here? Let's do it. It's endless. Looks like we weren't strong or wrong assuming that they've thoroughly prepared. I could feel the others having trouble as they pursued Drew out. The deeper we went, the darker it got, along with growing chaos contamination levels. The battles were tiring by themselves, and the environment itself was purposed to gnaw at one's concentration and stamina. But there was another reason that tired the agents even more. Once Fang realized how persistent we were in chasing him, he began sending in different types of enemies. Oh my. It's too cruel. Riko was on the verge of tears, unable to continue. That was her reaction to the enemy that fell during the battle a mere moment ago. It was a human with crude mechanical devices and drug injectors on them, imitating a living organism. It looked like they still had nerves, as it was twitching as it fell. The enemy couldn't close their eyes, as though lamenting their situation even in death. I approached, then closed their eyes, which had been converted to glass eyes. This is a person. How could it do this? It's already been modified. Oh, that's for Noah. It's already been modified. It's not a living thing. Noah spoke, swallowing dryly at the modified slave she defeated. It looked like she couldn't help being shaken, even though she was the one saying those words. I know we can't save them, but how can you do this to people like them? It's a cyborg automaton. Mechanical automatons made from cutting-edge engineering are expensive, so they're using cheap slaves. I've seen guys outside the law use them a few times. They're expensive? That's why they're doing this to the dead, with no respect. It's what mercenaries or criminals who have nothing to lose use. The Empire decided to cooperate with such revolting guys. Is it that urgent to get that energy? Nine spat, then gazed coldly beyond the abyss. It was completely different from before. Her eyes were full of rage that could rip one's flesh. It's not like they had to break down due to chaos contamination. How could they do this in the right mind? I won't forgive them. Everyone steadies their cold anger. Everyone's hostility burns toward the villains who have committed atrocious wrongdoings, and those who were cooperating with them. I do wonder, are we really gonna, go up against the Empire? Let's go. Rather than to add to their words, I gave my commands. And behind us, Tiphera watched it wordlessly. Oh, that was a fast one. That was 3 minutes long of me reading all that. Alright. Episode 8, The Trolley Dilemma. Let's go. We're almost there. Fang signals nearby. I assume that he'll put up a fierce fight, so I recommend you to do some final checks. When we were given the time to align the battle lines, we set up a simple camp within the ruins, and I could feel one thing while looking around at everyone's faces. Renoa. Yes. Is it okay to keep going like this? Even if we compare it to normal chaos explorations, this breakthrough speed can definitely be seen as a hard schedule. Even if we rest, I'm sure we can't shrug off our fatigue in this moment. If he's here to kill the deity, I'm sure that Fang person also has something up his sleeve. I know everyone's having a hard time, but if we don't do this, you'll be in danger, Captain. It's my fault you're in such a state, so I hope you let me take responsibility. There's no need to be that responsible. But before I could speak, some comms intervene. I wish the captain would take some responsibility too. What's up? That Rita girl the captain brought, she's causing so much trouble. No matter how much I try to care for her, she won't listen to me. She's like a wild animal. Elaine looks exhausted as she speaks. It looks like she really did suffer. It would be nice if I could calm her down in any way. She has to drop down like the agents if I want to send her there though. Would it be too much to make a child do that? Elaine, I think she can. Huh? I conducted a physical checkup before I treated her, but her stats all look fine. Clear my throat a lot. My bad, guys. Right. Let me just do one more. All right. Yeah, I should have drank some water, maybe. No. They're not just fine. They're unbelievably good. Such that I can't believe how they're like that when she's been abused for a long time. Oh, anyway, the descent itself wouldn't be a problem. That's what she says. Do I really send her down? Yeah, why not? Let's try it out. I mean, like, if I saw her in the future, I'm sure she can survive this, right? Like, you throw her into, like, a pit of lava, I'm sure she'll survive because we saw her in the future. Being alive, I don't know. I'm not sure if it works that way. I feel sorry having to keep making you take care of her. And the moment I saw Rita show herself to us... Go away! I told you to stay away from me. I'm gonna hit you if you get too close. She was precisely like a wild beast. Those were the words that came to my mind and when I saw the growling Rita. He's having a hard time for so long, so it looks like she's very wary. It's natural to have reactions to stress, but... Alright, stop that. Whoa. When Rico smiled indulgently and tried to approach to console her, Rita headbutted her hard. That's gonna start a fight or something. Rico flew into the distance with the smile on her, still on her face. Man. I like Rico, man. Like, she's just so innocent, like... and she's still smiling through all that. Man. It's not the physical strength of a normal child. Are you sure she was confined in a slave prison? She seems very capable of fighting too. Captain, what are you going to do? Never mind. I approached Rita, who was jumping about and growling like a wild animal. The look in her eyes wavered for a moment as though she recognized me. You two, stay away. I'm gonna bite you if you come near me. I took no notice and approached her. When I reached out and placed my hand on her head, Rita had a fit in surprise. Oh, jeez. Her teeth dug into my hand. She really had bitten it. This calls for 9. I need her healing capabilities. Rita's eyes widened. She looked in surprise at her own actions. But I didn't move, and I looked quietly down at Rita with my hand between her teeth. Rita hesitated, then cautiously opened her mouth and took a step back. I smiled and opened my mouth. Have you eaten? Rita slowly shook her head. No. Let's eat together. Rita nodded. She was blushing a little. Yep. Rita continued eating as though intent on clearing all the combat rations we brought. Wow, she's wolfing it down. I heard that the other slaves barely stomach water and porridge. What's with this child? She must be that hungry. I don't know that, but I know she's special. I mean, I guess so. I mean, she even has that incredible strength. Not of a normal child. Which is why she saved me at Vern. But you approached her even after seeing what she did to Rico. If she bit down hard, you might have lost your hand. It is what it is. It's absurd hearing that from someone who's really been bitten. Is this what you need to do to be able to be a captain? Said Tiphera, laughing out loud. Soon her gaze drops down to Rita, who is sitting on my lap. It's like seeing a younger, my younger self. There was a time when I used to be like a wild beast like her. You did? People change to be like that if they go through too many hardships. I didn't exactly live a sheltered life either. And even if I act unruly like that, it's also the same for me that I open up to people once I get close to them. Oh, Captain, can I make a confession? Tiphera grinned and began to speak. I'm not actually an adventurer. I'm on quite an important mission from the Empire. Oh, here we go. I had a feeling that would be the case. It's just, you know what's funny, like earlier, when everyone, like Rico and Nine and Renoa, they're all like showing their, you know, not only their distaste for Fang and his crew, but also for the Empire. And then you had Tiphera like being all like, you know, all quiet and, you know, kind of like sad. Or, you know, just like, you know, maybe not feeling like she's in a good place right now because she's from the Empire. At least, you know, back then I assumed so, and this here confirms it. Yeah, I had a feeling that she'd be from the Empire ever since that moment. Because she didn't really want to comment on, like, how bad the Empire is. While everyone else was. Please give me some sort of reaction, Captain. Even if you ask me for one. I think not only myself, but everyone else already assumed. Oh. Really? I think that not only myself, but everyone else already assumed that she's from the Empire. That's pretty curious. I mean, I feel like if that was the case, I don't know. I'm just wondering if, like, Renoa or Nine, if they would even try to interrogate her. I mean, I guess Renoa did. But yeah, I don't know, man. I guess that's also, like, pretty curious, too. Like, she had no records from the Empire, right? But yet she's working for the Empire, so... I'm just wondering if, in a way, if maybe she's also like a... I guess, you know, in sort of way, like a mercenary, like with Nine. Someone approached me too, when I was going through some hardships. That person seemed so cool, and I wanted to do something similar. That's how it began. Tiphera's voice darkened. Do you know about the trolley dilemma? Sacrificing less people to save more people on the tracks? What choice would you make, Captain? Captain, I tried to do something just. I wanted to give small happiness to the unfortunate. I wanted to save those in pain. That's what my company seeks. It's a good place. Although they did say we can ignore small sacrifices to do such work. You know, I didn't even know that's what it was called, the trolley dilemma. Like, I've seen those before, like, you know, being mentioned in, like, maybe social media or something. I think, you know, I don't know if it's like through memes or whatever. But yeah, I've seen those around. I didn't know, like, that's what it was called, the trolley dilemma. If that is like what it is really called. So I'll keep that in mind if I want to bring it up in the future whenever I talk to someone. Tiphera would have always been the one pulling the lever to save more people. Nine said that there's a line of people shouldn't cross. If we were to judge based on that, I'm already a beast, not a person. Captain, everyone else were furious when they saw the modified slave, talking about how the Empire would cooperate with people who do this, and how people could do it. You didn't. May I ask why? Well... I am unable to explain clearly about the reason. I thought someone should know. What kind of answer is that? What? I don't really understand this answer. I thought someone should know. That's the answer to, like, how everyone was, you know, angry when they saw the slave, talking about how bad the Empire is. But I didn't. And the reason why, I don't know if that makes any sense. We'll see. Tiphera's eyes widen. Pardon? Oh, okay. It's not something that can be known yet. Okay, so we're just not really giving an answer. It is a weird answer to give. I didn't really like get that. If we're like trying to say that we can't say. If that was the only choice, I didn't want to rage like the others, since the others will do that for me. Oh. Choosing a terrible method to save more people. It's evident that it's wrong. If anyone tries to do it where I can see them, I will make sure to stop them. Since I think there's someone like that near me too. However, if they did it out of goodwill, if they pulled the lever while crying bloody tears to save more people in any way, I didn't want to deny their intentions. Wouldn't it be okay for at least one person in the world to reassure them and see that they made a difficult choice? Tiphera opened and closed her mouth. She had a confused look on her face as she slid her hand over it, then chewed on her lip and turned away. Her face and ears were blushing. She looked even more confused than I had ever seen her. Oh. I didn't know I'd hear that. Would there be anyone willing to reassure me of that? Well, even so. I won't let it slide if you try to do something like that with me watching. As Nine said, we're not beasts. Such things should never happen. I'm not doing that. Tiphera grinned. The captain is a fun person. I understand why Nine and Renoa didn't want to split you in half and have one half each. That sounds strange. Oh, and I have one more thing to confess. I quite like the captain too. Tiphera grinned before the campfire. It was the first time her face showed real emotion since I met her. Okay. There we go. And look, we're getting up there now. What was the one here? I'm gonna guess like it's gonna be based on this. So B10. I can see B9 right now. Okay. I'm guessing 10 is gonna be the final one. We had almost reached the end of our pursuit. I can feel that we will soon enter the heart of the ruins. It's right up ahead. 9, are you ready? Dude, we're almost near the end. I'm just wondering if there's going to be a battle at all. You know, we just got Tiphera. I don't think we ever entered a battle with her, right? So like, I'm just wondering, will episode 10 be the battle? I guess we'll see. Always. With the firm wall before her, 9 takes a deep breath. It's a simple cry of effort, but what unfolds afterward is not so simple. Her single strike smashes the thick wall. Oh, there he is. At a strike resembling that of a siege gun, the people beyond the wall come into view. Those nasty guys. Did they really follow us all the way here? How did you do it so quickly? Even if you have a Protoss among you, the speed is unbelievable. Revenge, rage, malice. Take your pick. Alright then. As she speaks, a savage grin spreads across Nine's face at Feng, who seemed to find it ridiculous. Let's talk. There's a lot of people here who want to know what you have to say. Intriguing, but we'll have to take a rain check. Trust is the basics of a merchant. I have some business matters soon. You run your mouth even in a situation like this. I wonder how long you can keep calm. Feng, we can't stop them. All our defenses have been broken down. That must be why they're standing in front of me. Tell me something I don't know. Well, Feng took something out of his pocket. It was a button that looked like a control device of a sorts. Unfortunately, we have one last one. With those words, he pressed the button, and a beastly roar rang out. Isn't this a vibration? The entire ruins is reverberating. Protoss, get down! While the vibration seemed to shake the very earth, Lion grabbed me and rolled away. We saw a huge unit smash through the wall opposite of the one we smashed. Alright, what is this monster? Oh my. Oh wait, I think I remember seeing this. I remember they did do that one like showcase, right? Where they showed a bit of the I guess the enemies as well, or did I see this before? Have I seen this like back in 9th chapter? I know I've seen them seen this guy before, and I thought he looked very cool or something. I don't know. A combat weapon remodel based on a human body. A cyborg automaton. It's different from the ones we've beaten so far. The modifications, and it even has a proper gear. You can't go easy on that. It's something that goes against my army units. I wonder what kind of backup they had to look for the deity. You had that hidden up your sleeve? Still, you surprised me. I didn't think you'd make me take this out. Although that's all the praise I can give you. Feng sneered. He seemed absolutely confident in his weapon. Have fun getting slowly squashed to death. Goodbye. I need to go and succeed. You fool. In rage, Nine tried to follow Feng, but the automaton's huge roar cut in. The roar alone rang in my head. All of us staggered, and I could feel it. That the thing before us wasn't an easy enemy. Doesn't look like an easy opponent. Oh my gosh. With this gear and stamina, we should retreat. It's too dangerous. No. The deity died and burning flame got stronger. The captain. Yes, I agree. You have too much to lose if we retreat here. But we can't continue fighting in this state. We might all die. Well, true. If we fight the way we've been fighting up till now. Here we go. What are you talking about? Is she about to like... Because I know with Tiphera, right? She has a different outfits. I'm guessing she's about to like unleash like her true power or something. Oh, here we go, man. I think this is when she gets to be playable now. Maybe, I'm not sure about this mission. I know sometimes they would do the party screen first. Like they would show that before you would know that there's a battle going on in this stage. Like in this like episode. Here we go. Yeah, just like Feng, she wasn't going to use this. She can't believe it. I wasn't going to use this. With a sigh, Tiphera steps forward. Wait, what are you doing? If you try to face it head-on, you'll die. Whoa. Look at the shine. Before Renoa could continue, the cubes in Tiphera's hand began to shine. Requires user authentication. Empire Task Force Marshal Tiphera. Confirm. Please state your purpose. Although she has shown us this ability a few times before, the shine feels different now. Quantum Seed use. It used to feel like an interesting tool. Clear maximum output. Wow. You know, that's pretty curious. They made like, even like in the combat model here, they made two different outfits for her too. Wow. But now, it seemed to have changed for combat. Roar. And then, the automaton dealt a heavy blow to Tiphera. Dang it, watch out! The battle tool dealt a direct hit at the small girl like the sky collapsing. You. Wow. Dang, look at this. But Tiphera stands unscathed underneath. The shining cubes above her head made a curtain to protect her. You blocked that. What is that kind of equipment? Stop admiring it. Give me a hand. I did step up confidently, but it's still tough. Renoa speaks in a shocked voice at the grunting Tiphera. Wait. Task Force. Marshal. What's a Marshal doing here? Yeah, I know. That the Empire Marshals have a bad name. Makes blood oaths wherever they go. Whoa. And that they're terrifying people with absolute power, so even the space pirates can't touch them. But let's deal with that later. Let's get rid of this guy first. Is that the first time I've seen like the text like get bigger? I think so. Is this an actual fight? I know we're in an urgent situation, but I need to ask. What is a marshal? They're the direct agents of the Empire's chief executives. If I were to exaggerate a little, they can destroy planets? Is she like what's her name? Serenial. Nine looks shocked. I didn't know you were so great. Yeah, normally it's a disaster for us to reveal it in the first place, so... Even while looking like she was on the verge of tears, Tiphera winked at me. Captain, make sure to pay me back for this. Me? I was gonna hide it until the very end, if only you weren't in danger. Who told you to find your way into my heart? So, take responsibility for that. I laugh hollowly as she speaks. I'm sorry, it looks like it's my fault. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad that you know at least. Stop joking around. With a sigh, Renoa muttered and raised her weapon. You're right. Let's think about it after saving the captain. That's pretty cool. So she's a marshal. I don't know if that's the same title that Serenial has. I mean, I know they can both like destroy planets, so like they're that powerful. Wow, look at the cape in the back. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will get her. You know, she can heal. I do want to heal her. I would love to make this team here with you know, with the with Renoa and 9. They seem pretty cool so far. Alright, deity. And there's nothing else afterwards too, so this is the final one. Here's the battle. Okay, we'll be in battle now, finally. Should wait until the very end. Episode 10, deity. Phew, now I can finally fight with peace of mind. Captain, I'll leave the command to you. Oh, is that really how it works in battle? Cyborg Automaton. Each time this monster receives damage, the potency of its next attack increases. Wow, that's scary. So is that how it works? Like, that's what the card game here is? It's just a command? Oh, wow. Like, I never thought about it. That's a cool way to, like, I guess, show that off. Like I command you to play Dual Creation, this upgrade. Yeah, let me see how this works. I remember I looked at her cards one time, but I never really got to play it, I guess, too well. Unique initiation. When 3 archetypes cards are created, creates 1 identical card in hand. Apply retain to that card. Okay. Do that. We got this upgrade too. I guess I'll play this. Should I play this too? Select and create 1 archetype card. The next 3 times an ego skill is used. Well, really? So you want to play this first then, right? Create an additional card, decrease cost of the next ego skill by 2. Wow. So you do want to play this first, actually. Let me end my turn. Okay. Yeah, let me play this. So here's the archetype card. So they're based on their shapes: circle, triangle, and square. Do I want AP? Let me hide this really quick. Yeah, we got a lot of cards in our hand. Maybe this one might be good. There we go. And then yeah, they're like, they've been decreased now, the ego skills. Wow. Play that. We can play this. I thought it would play the Fatal Strike. I guess it's the highest attack card? Yeah, I guess that's a skill. Then yeah, I can play this again. Oh wait, did we just win? Is there a phase 2? That was actually pretty fast. I wasn't even like keeping count. I wasn't keeping track of the boss here. With a huge explosion, the heavy automaton falls to the ground. We beat the... Huh? Tiphera slaps herself across the face without finishing her sentence. What are you doing? Oh, it's wisdom from my seniors. Asking if he beats it is some sort of a revival spell. Oh. So I should do this if I'm about to say it. I guess I can see that. You know, there's been like many... You know, many like stories that were like, they think they win. Like, wow, we finally won! And then they just pretty much jinxed it. And then they just get back up for like a second phase. Didn't you say something similar before? So we almost died back then. Are the Empire Marshals actually a group of people who are slightly unhinged? Nine sighed deeply as she examined the fallen automaton. I knew it. I thought the finger part was sparkling. Oh, is it him? I will remember you. Rest in peace. That's that one guy that left us, right? Oh man. It has stopped functioning. It really has fallen. Let's get going. You have to go after him. There's one thing I want to ask. Didn't you say the deity is some sort of guardian of spades? I did. Miko's voice is full of anxiety. Probably because Renoa suddenly asked her the question. But why? Does it feel like chaos is growing stronger as we go deeper inside? It looks like she is not only feeling chaos, but some sort of deja vu. The plant roots exploding out, the traces of life that seem to have inflated in a strange way. It looked similar to the core of the burning life we saw at Vern. Everyone must be thinking similar things through the silence. That the deity cannot be in any normal state. Looks like the deity's residence is up ahead. We have no time to waste. Let's go. With that, Nine smashed the door. And then, the scene unfolded. Whoa. Who's this? Something was wounded greatly in not moving on the ground in the center of the room. And the huge monster stepping on top of it. A small person was holding an egg from within the nest. Huh? The person holding the egg was... Tiana? Oh. What are you doing here? A small girl who looked just like Tiphera. Wait, what? A small... You talking about this girl? I mean, yeah, there's like... This one has short hair and something else that's bigger than her, but... I don't know about looking just like Tiphera. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go, man. We got some mail, apparently, that I missed. What is this? 1,000? I don't know what this does. What does this even do? Oh, is this a thing for the... I'm guessing the skill points or whatever? We can, like, raise our stats in the chaos runs. I think so. Alright, so yeah, that was it for Chapter 2. Yeah, overall, it was pretty interesting. Very cool. You know, at first, it was like, you know, getting along with Renoa, with Nine and Renoa. I do like them together, man. Like, I think I do want to build a team, like, based on them. I don't know just how good that would be. But, like, now that we have a healer, I do want to maybe pair them up with Tiphera. You know, I think... I'm really tempted to get Tiphera now. Just because she's a healer. Like, she can heal and also provide some shields in a way. But I'm just wondering, like... Maybe I should, like, look it up first. We do have some pulls, like, we can maybe do a couple. I'm just afraid it might not be enough. You know what? Let me go and do some research. Let me think about it. Also, there's a Tiana here. And there she is. And let me go and do some research. Okay, so I thought about it a bit more and did some research about her character and, you know, what potential teams that she can be on. And, you know, I am going to go on a bit of a, I guess, a little tangent over here, but yeah, you know, I really want to think about this because whenever I do polls and gacha games, like, I feel like I really want to, you know, just be very, uh, just cautious about it. Especially like, you know, what do I want when it comes to bullying characters? And normally is to build lore related teams, like pretty much teams from factions and friends or whatever. In this case, I thought about it. I think this will be like, if I were to get her, it would be just based on the Empire. Because, you know, she's from the Empire, she's a marshal there. And also that, I guess she can work with Renoa as well when it comes to that lore part. And, you know, with 9, you know, she's a mercenary, so she can always just be hired on to work with them. So from a lore perspective, which is, you know, what I normally go for when it comes to making teams and pulling units or characters, yeah, I think this can definitely work out. As for the gameplay side of things, I saw that she was very good with 9. And also, apparently, I think I understood her kits wrong, her abilities wrong. Because seems like she does help out with the AP generation. I think when I do build her though, I do want her to be somewhat of a healer and a shielder maybe as well. But yeah, I think from what I've seen, she definitely helps out with the AP generation, which is pretty big because with 9's cards, it is very expensive to use. So yeah, I think from those points there, I do want to pull on her. Now I say all of that, and there's no guarantee that I'll be getting her. I'm not even sure if I even have like enough of the pulls here to perform all this. But yeah, we'll see, man. We have like 18 days left. I can maybe make another video after like building up some more of the, yeah, of these, what do you call these again? The crystals? I don't think I ever knew about that until now, but I did got a little bit more from the achievements, I think. Anyways, yeah, I think for those reasons I will pull on her. We'll see if we can, man. Here we go. Like, I thought it would stop at 9, but after like just thinking about it so much, it just feels like it makes sense. And I feel like it would also work out with the gameplay as well. Like, they are lore and gameplay. It works well after thinking about it. Anyways, here we go. Enough delaying. Nothing there. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, boy. That is Kairon? It's like, that's a manly voice. Shoot, dude. Yeah, so here's another time skip where I did another 70 pulls, and yeah, it's been very, very brutal, man. What I did first was like go into the shop and try to spin through the yeah, whatever this currency is. I got around 40 pulls from this, and then after doing some more pulls, maybe like another 10 pulls or so. But yeah, even like using my remaining I guess crystals here. But yeah, I have not got her, as you can see. I need 6 more pulls left. But yeah, I tried like everything, man. It's been so long. I tried more farming on my own time, where I did do the run, the chaos run in the event page here. Not that one. I did do that, so I can get myself some yeah, this one here as well. There we go. Yeah, this one apparently, like, it's a game that I don't even realize was a thing. I think this is pretty much like the Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact. But yeah, like, I did the runs over here, where I did the chaos run, got around that much, went to the supply store, bought the pulls there, still nothing. All of that for the sanity of Serenial over here. Right now she's very, very sad, so let's go make her happy. Let's go give her a new friend from the Empire. But yeah, I think that should be enough. If I had to guess, I don't know if that's even enough for like 6 pulls at least. I think so. Maybe around there, I hope. Anyways, here we go. Let's go do it. We'll do like just individual pulls now. Oh! Is that even enough for me to do like one more pull? I think I might be one pull short. I have no idea. I might be like around one pull short. But I'm just hoping to get her like before I run out. Dang, dude, this is so close. I don't even remember any other gacha game that I've played where I might be going into the hard pity, like the very hard pity here. Like I might have been close some other times, but I don't know if this game might be my first one where I go like to the guarantee. I don't think that has ever happened to me before. I don't know, we'll see, man. There we go. Oh, here we go, we got her. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Dude, that took so long. So freaking long. Tiphera. Meet again, Captain. I'm Tiphera, the Captain Marshal. There we go. Ooh, man. Alright, Serenial. Serenial has been avenged. Alright, so yeah. I am not going to be doing any more pulls right now. I think I'm pretty much good. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be doing, you know, I'm going to hold out from doing any more pulls for a while. I know this might sound bad. I was about to say that, you know, I hope the next set of characters, I don't like them. I hope that's the case, but at the same time, that's kind of bad for the game. Like, if I don't like them, that means maybe other people might not like them. So yeah, I do hope for the best of this game because it is really fun. I do like it a lot. And by the way, I did want to change the wallpaper here. I think I do have a new favorite character, man. I think 9 is so cool. Or I guess I can choose up to 3, right? Change combatants. Yeah, I do like 9, Serenial, and then I guess my third favorite. Oh wait, I would have to say that for Luke, right? Because I think he looks so cool. Maybe these two for now. I think those two I like a lot. So there we go. Now we got 9 on the screen here. Okay. Yeah, man. Like that was a lot that they went through. Like I said, all for the sanity of Serenial. I'll make sure to cure her on the next day because right now I'm just out of the things. I spent it on the friendship stuff. Yeah, there she is. Oh man. She does have some healing, like right off the bat, but like, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what I do with her. I do want her to be healing up like a little bit. Because like right now, like if I'm gonna make a team based on like what I said at the beginning of this whole poll session going on, like yeah, what I plan to do is make a team with 9, Renoa, and Tiphera here. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I just want to make a team, you know, just based on them. Because I feel like, you know, that also works in a lore way. You've seen them in a story work together, but also like, I don't know. I'm also kind of curious about the Empire too, man. Like I was about to say, like this could be also like an Empire team, but like we're kind of like against the Empire. But yeah, I don't know. This could be the rebellion against the Empire. I'm not sure how this whole story will conclude with the whole Empire stuff going on. But yeah, that's pretty much my pulls for Tiphera. It took me a long time. Got so many copies, like probably max copies of some 4-star characters here. Will they release any new ones, by the way? Any new 4 stars? I just thought about that right now. But yeah, I'm just wondering about that. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much pretty much all that, man. Getting her was pretty long, but I think it'll be worth it for me. But yeah, if that one fox like lady is gonna be next, I feel like for me, she might be fun to play. I just don't really care. I think I want to stick with my somewhat Empire team. That's still like, you know, debatable and like what that's gonna look like for the story. But she's pretty cool, man. You know, like when I first saw her, I thought she looks cool, but like I thought 9 was a lot better. Like, and like because I did so much pulls of like getting the other characters. Like yeah, I think so far, dang, when you think about it right now, I think so far I have gotten all the limited banner characters. I think I got all of them. So from Haru, then Yuki, then Chizuru, which I have not worked on, and then Serenial, then Narja, then 9, and then yeah, and then Tiphera. I think that might be a good stopping point for me, man. Because yeah, I could also maybe have her on the team with Tiphera and Nine, the Fox lady. That will probably be more matching, but I think Renoa, I do want to use her instead. I love the rivalry with Renoa and Nine during the story, so I'd rather go with that. Anyway, guys, yeah, there you have it. That is pretty much my polls there for Tiphera, and we'll wait for Chapter 3 to release. So yeah, any last word, Nine? No, she's a bit shy. I don't know, or maybe annoyed by me. Anyway, guys, yeah, next time, Chapter 3, whenever that happens. So that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good